I heard some of your own personal cars make an appearance.
How it started was my older daughter, Kate. Kate Fox is her name, and she does a lot of stuff we do for Instagram. I build an electric hot rod called the Vic. It's on our YouTube channel, I think it's YouTube channel. And I've done a lot of project cars, and she handles that. And when we did the show, I said, well, let's do a restoration shop. And I really wasn't planning on having it be my collection. I just said, listen, it's difficult to do it on TV because you have to do it backwards. You'd have to take a car that we've already restored, make it look old digitally, and then slowly restore it. And they said, and it got crazy because nobody in the writer's room knew anything about cars. So they're kind of making stuff up in the script. And I said, well, that can't happen. It doesn't work that way. Can we make it work that way? He says, no. So between Brett Gregory and Kate Fox in my shop, my real shop, I said, listen, we can just for instance, we'll take the Vic and put it on the show. And we had to take some parts off and start. That'll be a process. Cut two, they went through my shop. So rather than rent cars, we'll just rent yours. And I said, I don't like this nepotistic thing. I don't know why I fight it, because why not rent my own cars? So you got to rent them from somebody. So now it's all my classic cars, my 409 Chevy Bubble Top, which is on this episode. I've got a Corvair a Corvair, I call it a Stinger. It's actually a Corsa that I Porscheized, if you will. I've redone the suspension. I've redone the interior. It looks like a Corvair, but I always like Corvairs. And I've got a couple of high rods. There's some of the old home improvement stuff is in there in the background, if anybody notices. And it's been delectable for me because now all the guys that like cars are going, wow, we got the shop in there. And so it's somewhat like home improvement. When we started building the home improvement blue hot rod, you got guys that really like the reality of it. So it has to be, I told these guys, you can't screw around with this stuff. People are into this stuff. They're into this stuff, and you can't just make stuff up and so we're as close to doing stuff as possible